everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. My name's Acacia. This is my part 2 of my April book haul. I told you guys I didn't want to have a massive April book haul part 2, but I failed at that, and I'm okay with it. I'm totally okay with it. I have one book that was a pre-order, 2 books that were gifts, and the rest of them were under $10. So the first one, and I'll explain this to you, that I picked up was Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit by Jeanette Winterson, and I just really loved and wanted this cover, this edition, so I purchased this one new, and it was $14.95, but I had a $10 off coupon at the local bookstore because I've spent over $100. Oops. I have bought 5 editions of this book trying to get this cover, and they all came in wrong, so I just finally went to my local bookstore and was like, I want this one, and they were like, here it is, and I was like, yay. Next, I went to a used bookstore yesterday, and I picked up Vintage Burgess. This is by Anthony Burgess, and this is Little Wilson and Big God. Now, it looked really interesting. I don't really know much about it, but it was a red spine and it looked good, and so it came home with me. Then again, I ordered a bunch of Ink Penguin editions and I couldn't find. I didn't get all of them yet. Still, this is White Teeth by Zadie Smith. This is my first Zadie Smith, and we're going to adore all the Penguin art for this one. And like that girl, like I just want to be friends with her because she looks like she's so kick-ass. Anyway, so this is my first Zadie Smith ever. I'm very excited about it. Then my mother and I had a mother's and daughter day because that's what we do once or twice a month, and this time she picked me up this is Jacoby by William Ritter, and I'm very excited about this. This is going to be just an easy read. I'll pick it up whenever I need something to kind of just push through, but not really. I'm excited about it in general. Like, I just think it's going to be good. And I really like Sherlock, and I really like Doctor Who, and supposedly this is the 2 of them mixed, so happy day. Then I had a little bit of a crisis day, and so my sister bought me a book that one of my subscribers, I believe, requested that I read this, or asked if I had read it, and if I had, would I do a review? If not, would I read it? And this is Brain on Fire, My Month of Madness by Susanna Sahalin. We're gonna go with that. I'm excited. It just looks good. So we'll get to this, but probably not right away because I've done a lot of really heavy reading, and I've got a lot of heavy reading to do from publishers, and those come first. You guys all know that. Unless you guys are like, read it yesterday because I want to know, and then I'll sit down and read it and warp myself out and do a review later. So Brain on Fire, I'm very excited about this. I'm super looking forward to reading this. Whoever of you out there recommended or requested my reading it, I now own it. I will get to it for you. No worries. My mom picked this up for me and my dad to split. This is Show Your Work, 10 Ways to Share Your Creativity and Get Discovered by Austin Kleon. I like Klingon because I think that's what it's called on Star Trek. So, can I just call him Klingon? Because I want to be a Trekkie. Trekkies. So yeah, it's just a little book talking about how to get yourself out there and talk about creativity and goodness like that. Then I picked up this is the memoir Wasted, and this is by Maria Hornbatcher. Maria Hornbatcher. This is blurbed up top by Dorothy Allison, who wrote Bastard Out of Carolina. I will be completely honest with you. I thought this was a time in between the memoir about anorexia and bulimia. I got the two mixed up in my head. So that was the one I was looking for, but this one's still a good one for me to have purchased. I still think this is going to be a good one for me to read. I'm still excited to read this one, but that was the one I was really looking for. This is The Shining Girl by Laura Burix. I believe this is about a time-traveling serial killer. I've just wanted that book forever, so I found it. So I found it really cheaply used, and I was like, it's mine. All right, let's pretend it never happened. I finally broke down and just bought this in a copy that was in paperback. It was like $2.50, so I was like, okay. I wanted it in hardcover, but I cannot find it anywhere, and it's not in print anymore, and my life is just so hard. Why? Why do publishers do this? Why do they stop putting things out in hardcover so they don't match your set? And ooh. Anyway, this is Let's Pretend This Never Happened, a mostly true memoir by Jenny Lawson, the author of Furiously Happy, which you guys know was one of my favorite books of last year, so let's keep going. This is just going to be a good one, another easy one to just pull out and be like, yes, let's read more. This one I'm very excited about because I've been wanting it for a really long time in the sci-fi world, and I haven't bought it because it was super expensive, and then I found it used, so I was super happy. This is A Natural History of Dragons, a memoir of a Lady Trent, and this is by Maria Brennan, and I am stoked so much, so I can't explain it. I really struggle with sci-fi and fantasy, so I struggle to buy them at full price, so when I found this on clearance because it was used, I was like, yes. And it was like barely harmed. There's like no dragons were harmed in the making of this cover for sure. See? Look, the dragon's wings go all the way to the back. It's so pretty. I love this book so much just for the cover. And I really want to like the series. Please let me like the series. Then Miss Page from Pages and Pages. Hi, Paige! And I are going to be buddy reading. Yay! Burial Rites by Hannah Kent! I'm so excited! Ow. Ow. I hit my shoulder at the same time. I just beat myself up with a book. That was really violent. I'm very excited about this book, though. I've now read like 3 books that Hannah Kent has blurbed, and so I'm all for it. Like, I feel like at this point, I've read so many books that she's blurbed that I don't know why I haven't picked this up sooner. I think it's because there's a cover that I really wanted from the UK, and I couldn't find it used, and I couldn't find it used. And then when Paige wrote me last night at like, I think it was like 9 o'clock no, she wrote me earlier this week. I've been a mess this week. It's fine. I'm just a mess. So I told Paige I was more than happy to do a buddy read with her a while ago, and she wrote me and she's like, hey, let's do a buddy read. And I was like, yes, let's do a buddy read. And we were gonna read another book, but I was gonna have to order it from online and find it and track it down because my local library does not have it, and my in-town library, I don't have a library card for them yet because it costs money, which is really weird. But anyway, so I'm gonna order it from Abe Books for like $3, but it's gonna take a while because it's from the UK, so that could be up to a month, so on and so forth. But she and I agreed that this would be a really wonderful and, as she calls it, delish idea. So I am stoked. And then this one is my baby. This one is my life. This one is my love. This one is my short story collection by Helen Oyami. And I ordered the one. I pre-ordered this because I saw. I can't. Okay. So first, this is the spine. This is the spine. And this is the front. And it's a naked hardback. And it just feels so beautiful. I'm so in love with it. And it's What Is Not Yours Is Not Yours by Helen Oyami. And it's short stories. And I'm so excited. And I'm so in love with this. And I pre-ordered it. And I'm a little bit miffed that Book Depository didn't refund me when the price went down. Because when I pre-ordered it was 19 something. And then it went down to 15 when it launched. And I'm pissed. Because those $4 I could have bought something else. Still would have bought from Book Depository. That's not a joke. But still, could have bought more. It's fine. I really don't expect people to refund me when I spend more than I should, but it would be a really nice offer. So I'm just going to hold this up. Actually, I'm just going to hug it. All right, guys. So this has been my part 2 April book haul. Not as bad as last one, but I also moved a lot quicker. And there was a lot more books that you guys have probably heard of. If you guys have any requests for books that you'd like me to pick up to read and review for you guys, leave them in the comment below. And everyone who is new from Amanda's channel, welcome. Everyone who's new from Brittany's channel, welcome. Everyone who's new from anyone's channel anywhere in the world of the BookTube community, welcome. I'm so excited you're here. I'm so excited you've joined this chaotic little book corner. And I'm so excited to read this book. I don't know what that is, but it's really pretty. Is that Chinese? I don't know what it is, but it's so pretty. Alright guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye.